Today in biology, we're going to start a new topic, and this is the endocrine system and hormones. So we are going to start a new topic referred to as the endocrine system and the hormones. So the human body sends messages in two ways. So it sends messages through the nerves and the hormones. So hormones are defined as chemical substances that are produced by the cells or tissues of the endocrine system. After the hormones have performed their function, they are broken down by the body and they are excreted by the liver and the kidney. So the endocrine system maintains homeostasis by ensuring that the concentration of many different substances such as water, salts and nutrients in the body fluid are kept constant or correct. Then, although both the nervous and the endocrine system coordinate and transfer information, this means that their speed and response, they actually do differ. So I say that the body sends messages by two ways. So the human body sends messages through two ways. And these are through the nerves and the hormones. And hormones, I said, hormones are chemical substances that are produced by the cells or tissues of the endocrine system. So hormones are chemical. These are chemical substances produced by cells or tissues of the endocrine system. Then after the hormones have performed their function to the target organ, they will be broken down by the body and they'll be excreted by the liver and the kidney. So after the hormones have performed their function, they are broken down. They're broken down by the body and excreted. They're excreted by the kidney and the liver. Then the endocrine system maintains homeostasis by ensuring that the concentration of different substances such as water, salts and nutrients in the body fluids are kept correct. So the endocrine system maintains homeostasis. it maintains homeostasis by keeping the water levels, the salt levels, and the nutrients levels correct, and nutrients correct in the blood. Then the response and the speed of the nervous system and the endocrine gland and the endocrine the speed and the response of the endocrine system and the nervous system actually do differ. So there's a difference in speed and response of the endocrine system and the nervous system. Then let us look at the differences between the endocrine system and the nervous system. So let me just draw a small table here. So this side we have the endocrine system, then this side there is the nervous system. So the first difference is that the endocrine system influences metabolic activities by means of chemical messengers called hormones. So this influences metabolic activities. So it influences metabolic activities by producing a chemical messenger which are hormones. Then what about the nervous system? So the nervous system uses neurons to regulate the activities of muscles and glands. So this one uses the neurons. It uses the neurons to regulate the activities of muscles and glands. So this is the first difference. So the first difference, I've said this one controls metabolic activities by producing hormones, the endocrine system. Then the nervous system, it controls or regulates the activities of the muscles and glands by the neurons. Then let us look at the second difference. Then the other difference that we can say is that the hormones are transferred by blood. Then the neurons, they transfer electrical impulse. So here the hormones, after they have been produced, they're transferred by blood. So hormones travel in blood. Then here the neurons, they transfer electrical impulse. So the neurons they deliver electrical impulse Let us look at another difference. So the other difference, we can say the hormones, they travel slowly, while the nerves, they travel very fast. So here the hormones, they travel slowly. So hormones travel slowly, then the nerves, they travel fast. Then the other difference is that the response by the hormones, it lasts for a long period of time, while the response by the nerves, it lasts for a short period of time. So here it lasts for a long period of time. Then here just for a short period of time. Then let's now look at hormones. So we are done with the differences. Let us look at hormones. So hormones are defined as regulatory chemical substances that is produced by the ductless glands of the endocrine system directly into the bloodstream. So these are just regulatory chemical substances. Chemical substances that is secreted by the ductless glands. So chemical substances secreted by ductless glands of the endocrine system. Into the bloodstream. So this is the definition of hormones. Then after the hormones have been produced, they are transported by the blood to the target organs, and when they reach to the target organs, they are going to regulate the metabolic reactions. And the other thing that you must know on hormones is that most hormones, they are made up of proteins. So most hormones are made up of proteins. And for example, insulin is made up of protein. But we have some other hormones that are made up of steroid. And for example, testosterone. This is made up of steroids. And steroids are made from cholesterol. So these the steroids, they are made of cholesterol. Let me just go on another page. Then the other thing that you must know on hormones is that when the hormones they are produced, they are only produced in small quantity. They are not produced in large quantity. Then the lifespan of hormones is very short. So after the hormones have been produced and they do their function, their lifespan is short. And after doing their function, they're broken down by the liver and the kidney. For example, the insulin have the lifespan of 10 to 15 minutes, while the adrenaline lasts for about 1 to 3 minutes. Then each hormone affects a specific group of cells called the target cells. So after the hormone has been produced, it's going to target a particular cell, and that target cell is referred to as the target cell itself. Then certain hormones can target other glands to release other hormones. We're going to look at this into details. So I've said hormones here are produced in small quantities, and hormones have a short lifespan. After performing their function, they are broken down. They're broken down by the liver and the kidneys. So the liver and the kidneys, and I said that the lifespan of insulin is about 10 to 15 minutes. Then the lifespan of adrenaline, this is 1 to 3 minutes. Then each hormone affects a specific group of cells, which are referred to as the target cells. So hormones affect the target cells. Then each certain hormones can target other glands to release other hormones. Let us look at the endocrine glands in humans. So the endocrine glands in humans include the following. We have the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, the adrenal gland. Those are the major glands. So we have the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, and the adrenal glands. Although there are some other glands such as the pancreas, the ovaries, and the test that secrete hormones in addition to other function. So the many endocrine glands I have said, we have the pituitary gland, then we have the thyroid gland, we have the adrenal gland. These are major glands that are found in the human body. Then in addition, we have the pancreas, we have the ovaries, we also have the testes. let us look at the structure of the person that shows where these glands are located.